Alright, it is time once again for the Final Fantasy V for Job Fiesta. This is a challenge run of Final Fantasy V in which I tried to play through the game using only 4 of the available job classes in the game. There's like 20 some odd of them, but I'm only allowed 4. This challenge run is to help promote Child's Play, which is a charity that provides hospitals with toys and video games for sick children. Because being stuck in the hospital is scary business. Having those toys and games, especially for children by the way, scary business especially for children. I'm kind of being thrown off because for some reason this window nearby me is not being properly shaded by my trees. I wonder if there's like a broken branch and now the sun is lighting that window up because it is bright. But yeah, anyway, scary business being stuck in the hospital, and the toys and video games would help the kids feel a little bit more at ease. If you are interested in donating to the cause, there is of course down below a link so you can donate to the cause, along with some information, links to informations if you are so interested in learning more about this charity and this challenge. And half the money that I receive from my Patreon account during the course of the 4 Job Fiesta will be going towards Child's Play. With that said, it is time for some Patreon shoutouts. And those shoutouts are going to Theo Vellum, Snow Kieran, Hiruru, and a special thanks to my special sponsor, Lit Dragon. Speaking of dragons, we got a dragon friend now. Last time, we rescued this dragon from dying, which is like the best thing to be rescued from. Mind you, I certainly wouldn't want to be in a situation where I would have to be rescued from such a situation, but if I had to be rescued from one thing, that is the thing. So now that we rescued this dragon and made him feel better, we can ride him around the world. Now, unfortunately, I was wrong at the end of the last stream, and the world is not, in fact, our oyster. As it turns out, aside from the places that we've already visited, we can only visit a couple more places at this point. Having this dragon only opens up 2 places. One optional, and one that we're supposed to be going to. The place that we're supposed to be going to is right this way. We're supposed to be looking for this sage because, I don't know, we were told we were supposed to be looking for the sage for some reason. Like telepathically? Can't remember the exact circumstances of it, but basically, find the right button here. Basically, Galuf's grandchild, Kryl, says that we should be seeing him. She had like a vision or something. Not entirely sure of the circumstances. Before we do that, though, we're going to go to this castle over here, because this castle is optional. So let's go ahead and take care of the optional stuff before we do the story stuff. So here we are at Surgate Castle. State your name and business. Nah, I don't think so. Nope, not gonna do that. We're just gonna go ahead and try to get into the castle without permission. State your name and business. Stand down. This is King Galuf of Bal. Let them in, you cretins. King Zezat. Yeah, we'll go with that. King Zezat is leading the fleet to Exdef's castle. Really? Zezat? One of the Dawn Warriors, right? Someone who fought along with Dad. This way, please. Please, take anything within the castle that might help you. Thank you. We're gonna take everything. Alright, let's go ahead and do some exploration then. There's a couple items here that would be of worth if we can find them, including a new spell. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to use the spell, but there is in fact a spell. If we can destroy that barrier around Exdeath's castle... Yeah, by the way, that fleet situation is going to come into play after we continue the plot. We'll defend the castle until King Zezat returns. We'll be meeting him in this stream. King Zezat is away, leading the fleet to Exdeath's castle. Exdeath's castle is well fortified on the big bridge side, but the eastern side is relatively unprotected. You should be able to land your dragon on the king's ship. That is useful information. Little tip for you if you ever need to job grind, one of the best places is just below Gallows Castle. Oh really? Well, thanks for the tip, Maddie. On that note, in between streams, I went to Tent Island and grinded up a few tents. So now we got 8 of them. Yay, free tents. The enemies on Tent Island don't even get to fight against us. We kill them in a couple hits, and that's that. Here's a shop, as well as a wall you can walk through, but it doesn't show that you can walk through it with the little ability to find passages. Oh, below as in the basement. Alright. Mind you, there's not really anything of importance in this room, so kind of whatever on that. Alright. I think you have something new for me. Yep, you got a great sword. But is it really? Let's find out. Actually, I probably should have found that out on camera. Oh, I already have one. Well, in that case, I guess it's not that great. Because I'm not using it. Should have paid attention to that. Well, we'll go ahead and sell it back. I'm not hurting for money too much. In fact, I think that's the only thing of concern in this place. Man, it is hard searching through this menu for all the stuff I want specifically. Hi, Mr. Genesis! As far as weapons go, I think that's the only thing we can equip. And then we have an item shop. I don't need any items specifically. Nothing new in the magic shop. I did at least check that. Power sash? No. Alright, so nothing really here that I want then. Well, that's that part of the castle explored. Let's go ahead and explore the next part of the castle. Ah, this song brings back so many memories. Back then, Zezat used to sing it all the time. Learned the Swift song. I guess that was Galuf who was having memories brought back. So this is probably the king's bedroom, if I had to guess. Alright. Then let's explore this way. What room is that? The library. Welcome to the library. I feel like there's something quite important within these pages. This is the library's oldest tome. However, half of its pages have been lost, so it cannot be read. We found a book that is over 1,000 years old. However, we've only been able to recover half of it, so we cannot read it. It's entitled The Sealed Tome. You can't read... I mean, obviously you can't read the whole thing, but surely you can at least read the half that you have. We can't find the remaining half of that book anywhere. We've looked over every book on the planet. I swear I've seen a book that looks just like this. Let me talk to you. This is a book chronicling the horrible atrocities visited upon the land by Exdeath 30 years ago. Such a nightmare must never be allowed to happen again. So this book involves X-Death? Huh. Ooh, there's a treasure in there and I want it. Oh, these bookshelves are interactive. That must mean they're important. Ooh, everyone just flips through books and leaves them lying around. That just burns me up. You and Ifrit would get along fine. You there, help me put some of these books away. Do we have to? Actually, yes we do. This is pretty simple. Let's see here. Weird Ronka. These books do not appear in your inventory, by the way. Unless they appear like in this section of the inventory, but as far as I'm aware, that is not the case. So let's see here. W. I'm a little curious what would happen if I put these on the wrong shelves. Yeah, I'm gonna find out. Register of Monsters. I'll go ahead and put that there. Forbidden Book. And that goes there. Well, nothing happens if we do it wrong. So I guess we'll just have to leave and come back. And sure enough, the books are taken out. Alright. Nice to know I didn't screw myself over. Okay, let's do this for real. Weird Ronka, put there. Forbidden Book. I want to say here? No. Next one. Forbidden Book. You know, that's probably not the best book to just leave lying around. Register of Monsters. So like a bestiary? I have one of those. Oh, it's the TV shelf. I wonder if we can look up the episodes of Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers on here. And R. And what do we get? Thank you! Now I'm going back to my room. We get to know about a secret passage. I wonder if we could have opened that on our own had we known to check this wall. Thanks for your help back there. Oh, now that I think about it, they say there's some strange magic that allows you to levitate, and it's hidden somewhere in the castle. That would be handy. The Book of Magic, Volume 3. I'm a mage who knows how to lance. This is the secret to my strength. Not a very interesting book. We'll just leave it. Alright, so let's see here. I just got back from the northern lake, and whoa! You know it's all surrounded by mountains, right? Well, I was up there, and this huge eye started glaring at me. It's amazing I made it back alive. A huge eye, huh? Ooh, treasure. Money! That helps make up for the money I wasted buying the sword that I already had. In hindsight, I could have just reset the game, but we're too deep in now. And here's this. Now we learned Float. It is a spell that allows us to levitate, which is going to be really useful for situations such as poisonous floors and enemies that cast Earthquake. But mostly floors that damage you. I'm pretty sure it won't be too long before we encounter a cave that is like full of lava. And as you would probably expect, walking through lava is kind of painful. Alright, that's basically it for this place. Now we're going to go ahead and proceed onward with the plot. We'll defend the castle until King Zizat returns. Yep, you do that.